What's good, family? Man, in this video, I want to talk about re-evaluating female value. Re-evaluating true female value. Re-evaluating true female value. I was talking to this old white broad. Oh, God, dude, I gotta go up here on this hill or something, bro. I'm just gonna do it. I'm near this stupid playground, and I don't know, man. Probably need to, because it's like a playground, but the other part of the park is closed off, so you can't go over there and be isolated. I'm not even near the playground, but I'm like a block away, half a block. So you gotta kind of, the kids gonna be kids. They're gonna yell and scream, but anyways. And then over there is an isolated hill, but there's a bunch of white people over there. I ain't trying to really go over there. Yeah, they might come up missing while you up here trying to do a video. Anyways, crash out season for them. Nevertheless, sorry for the background noise if it's there. Nevertheless, we got to reevaluate the value of broads, man. When I'm talking this old white broad, 55-year-old spinster. See, I got way more confidence than I previously had because now I know more of the scriptures than I previously did. Once you come into the truth, like the scriptures is the ultimate red pill. Red pill is the analysis for the truth. So once you come into the real truth, the scriptures, because you can say, oh, I'm alpha, I'm this, I'm that. You can do all that all you want. Some dudes equate their alphaness based on how much money they can spend on bitches, or I dress this kind of way, or I got a certain amount of muscles, I could do a certain amount of bench press, you know what I'm saying? All the external shit. Damn, here comes some white people. Dang, I just moved away from you get away from these people, bro. I just moved away from the playground area, and now you got, whatever. This is their country. Well, anyways, stolen country, but nevertheless, where do you get your tenets of manhood from? If it ain't coming from the scripture, how do you operate? Like, think about it. Men, if you operating based on, I got a certain amount of money, well, you operating according to how females view you. You're not operating according to how the Most High view you, or even how you view yourself. So it's like, how do you view yourself? If you're viewing yourself through the lens of bitch perceptive, how bitches perceive you, then that's you kind of losing from the beginning. I understand if you trying to attract women and you dress a certain way, blah, blah, blah. Now that's the external stuff. And I know most women is not internal and all that, as deep as people would like to make them seem. Women primarily, he got money, he got status, she give up the booty crack. He got money, his status, all the rules go out the window. He got money, he got status, oh yeah, she'll be cool with polygyny then, right, until she get a marriage certificate or, women is fickle. So you can base, like if you playing a game of I can attract a certain amount of broads, and therefore I'm a higher value man, like on the way, in other words, to attract bitches. Now, if you look at it that way, okay, yeah, you got the tools in order to attract a female. But if you basing your internal, how you view you, based on that, based on what you got, based on how many women you got, how many of these used up whores, then that's a really, 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 really dysfunctional way to look at yourself, is what I'm saying. So it's kind of like, the more money and stuff you got, status, taller, bigger penis, bigger muscles, yeah, all that stuff is going to attract bitches. But I'm talking about the inner work, basically, is what I'm talking about. So the inner work is if you have to have a view of your own self, internal view of your own self, based on Most High, who created you, and how you view you. You got to have a strong internal confidence layer. Like imagine yourself being like an apple, right? And you got the skin of the apple, then you got the flesh of the apple, which is the body, which is what we eat. Then you got the core of the apple, which is the incense, the essence of what's inside of you, the integrity. You see what I mean? So who you are at the core is what I'm talking about, the core stuff. You know, that's why I don't look at a bum or something on the street. You don't know who this person is. You don't know where they're coming from. They could have just lost their job. They could have went through mental stress and a woman divorced them, you understand me, and took the kids. Or, you don't know what's going on in people's lives. So you need to judge as much as you can by the core of a person. Okay. So I just wanted to say that it's not good to base your core based on bitches, because bitches primarily never get any deeper than the skin level of the apple. They don't really damn near care about your core. You know, I don't know, man. It just is what it is. Primarily women is based on, oh, he's tall. Oh, he got money. Oh, he got status. Oh, he dressed this way. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he got tattoos. Oh, he got a big dingling. Oh, he got muscles. Oh, he can sing. It's all this external bullshit. And so we got to reevaluate these bitches, man. We got to really revalue these bras. The culture of America has leveled these bitches up so that they judging men. Like historically, women have always been property. Historically, women have always been judged based on their chastity, how many penises have not been in them, and number two, their youth and beauty. Their chastity and their youth and beauty. And thirdly, like their servitude. How many dicks has not been in this bitch, and how pretty she is, and how servile she is. You understand me? The more access that men have to this woman, the less value she is. The more dudes can have opportunities to engage this bitch, the less value that she is, and has always been. It has always been this way. Except in white men's society where they like leveling they bitches up and giving them power. I was moving some furniture for this old white couple today. Moving a table, and this she was dogging out her freaking husband. It was like, I don't know, 70 years old, dried up old white bitch, dogging out her husband. He doesn't work anymore, and he's like, you know, he seemed to me like he aching in his joints and shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm looking at this black bitch right now, probably about 200 pounds, fat ass, walking around with, you know, skimpy yoga pants on and shit. But this is a whore. See, you know, I'm going to put it like this. I'm all over the place now. We're going to roll it. We're going to rock and roll with it. Talking to the ugly white bitch earlier. And yesterday, or the day before yesterday. And I told her, I said, you know, you very fortunate and blessed that I'm even spending time talking to you. I told her like that. I didn't say it mean. I'm just like, I should really be charging you to talk to me. You get the opportunity to be in my presence. I told her, and I believe this 100%. And it's like some 49-year-old bitch, teeth missing, pot belly, small titties, cottage cheese booty, cottage cheese thighs, built ass cheeks like an apple fritter donut and shit. You understand me? The wrinkles and all that. Bitches be awkwardly built and old, and what do you call them? Spinsters and old maids and bitches that's useless except for busting a nut. But then their sex drive ain't even high like that. And I should say their sexuality ain't even high like that. You don't even look good. And then, you know, I ain't saying all women that's that age. I've seen some strapped older black chick and white chick. Like, God, dog. But again, what is she? A cum dump. What is she? Somewhere a fun girl. Because that's what she... See, look, I look at it like this. I'm going to talk about delusion, the drug called delusion. Think about this. If she ever had sex for free, that's the value of her vagina. And she want to come to the next dude because now she got trauma, talking about, I learned not to just be having sex willy-nilly, and the next man, he needs to invest and all this shit. He got to at least buy me this. It's a 5-star restaurant. Bitch, you gave your pussy up to a nigga that you just like because he could sing, or the nigga he had braids, or you heard he had a big wiener, or he got tattoos, or he got muscles, or he's skinny, or he fat, or he bald headed, or he got a beard, or he got a crispy lineup and a goatee, or this or that, or he make you remind you of your father, or he just made you laugh. Bitches give their body, their most prized possession, based on a nigga making them laugh. We got to reevaluate these bitches, and the collapse is going to reevaluate and put these bitches back in their place. Other than that, man, see, this is the white man system. He like putting bitches over him. You look at the Greeks and all that, man, and monogamy and all that. He like putting women over him and being ruled by his females, bro. And so I'm listening to this white dude getting emasculated by his white woman, and she looked like a damn man. She wearing the pants, and she ain't sexual looking. And one of my partners I was there with, it seemed like she was hitting on him because she kept shitting on her husband. And see, this is why dudes crash. These white dudes be crashing out, man, and blowing up schools and churches and shit, terrorism and shit. Primarily because, well, that's the way God made them to be, is live by the sword. But they do. Hey, man, you go postal. Who is that a black man term? Do black men go postal? You understand me? Dang, kids screaming. Dude, I'm far away. I shouldn't even sat over here, but I thought it was far enough away. But I don't know. This is a white people park, so I don't like being isolated. I want to be in an area where people can see me and stuff. You know what I mean? Because, I don't trust these people. But anyways, kid crying. I hate that sound. I ain't heard that. My kids ain't been that young in years. But, so I told the bitch, I said, you should be really, and this what hit me. I was like, and then the bitch said, well, it's a quid pro quo. I mean, you get the opportunity to talk to me too. I'm like, bitch, this is one of my neighbors. I'm like, bitch, what the fuck you mean I get the opportunity? Every day I take my walks or my jogs, you understand me, or I come back from work, and this bitch conveniently gotta take the trash out, or conveniently gotta take her dog out to take a piss. Conveniently, all the freaking time, continually, and I just kind of confronted her on that a few days ago. I was like, I know you like that chocolate, because me and her, we was over, I was doing some work for her. She paid me for it, you know what I mean? And it was a dresser or something I put together. Then she was like, you want to have some ice cream? I was like, yeah, sure. So she was pouring ice cream, chocolate syrup on her ice cream. I said, oh, you must like that chocolate. She started laughing, blah, blah, blah. So I reminded her of that shit the other day. I said, you must like that chocolate. I mean, why you keep popping up? Every time I, blah, 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 here you is popping up again. I told her that. I said, you get the opportunity to see me a little bit later, but I'm busy. She started laughing. No, it's not like that. Nah. Well, bitch, why you do this consistently? So she kind of irritated me, and I just started calling her bitch out on it. So maybe she'll float away, but man, she floated again today. I don't really care about the bitch though. She old, and she ain't on a 10 scale. She ain't completely ugly. The bitch can get some dentures, and she'd be like a solid 3. Like, she below average, like 2 layers below average. This bitch ain't shit. She overweight, you understand me? And just some overweight, ran through white chick, man. But want to keep engaging me. I'm like, bitch, I look better than you, and I'm in my early 40s. I look better than you. I'm in better shape than you. I'm at what I'm missing, a certain amount of money, but really I got all the attributes: inner confidence, good looks, masculinity, physical strength. Bitch, I'm better than you, and I'm in good shape. I could lose a few pounds, tighten up a few things, but I'm in better shape than this bitch. And you a woman. I got more value than you got. You blessed, and beyond all that, I'm a man of the Most High, and I got knowledge about what's gonna happen. When it be shelves running out and yo dried up ass be out here, what we gonna do? Just like when we had a blackout a few months ago. Oh, are you okay? Bitch, yeah, I'm all right. I'm thinking, okay, this must be it. This must be the blackout. I'm preparing for what's happening. This bitch don't know nothing. I'm above you. You understand me? So she gonna say, well, it's kind of even. You get the opportunity to talk. Bitch, I don't need the opportunity to talk to you. If I never talk to you again, it is okay with me. The only reason I even engage this bruh, because I'm used to American women being standoffish and doing their own thing and acting like you are, he's, paranoid and shit. Unless they like you, then they engage you. But a lot of women get engaged so much that they be like, why men approach us and all that. But why don't men approach us? Then they complain, men approach us, creepy men who approach us. How am I supposed to know if I'm creepy or not? To this woman, I'm beautiful. The bitch told me I'm beautiful. Another chick told me I'm actually beautiful and handsome. I hear that. But for the other bitch, oh, he's creepy. Let me walk and hold my purse close to me. Oh, it's a black man. Oh. So to that bitch, I'm a threat and creepy. But the other one, I'm handsome and beautiful. I don't know what bitch I'm creepy to. You understand me? I'm 6'5". No, it's not 6'5". 6 foot, a good looking black dude. But that's how I look at myself, and other women look at me. But how do I know which woman? How do I know? Y'all see what I'm saying? Like this whole dynamic of you don't go up to a woman, and then they're complaining. Men don't come up to us anymore. What is this? Too much. This is what I'm saying. It's a lost cause. Too much emphasis is put on the perception of bitches in this country, how women perceive men. They should be because really, man, if you really evaluate bitches on how they supposed to be evaluated, the majority of these women are hoes. Let's break this down. You got virgins, which is the highest value. You got widows, which is still, lower than the virgins, and you got hoes. That's pretty much it, man. You got I guess a fourth category. Women that something done happened to them or molested or something, they got mental issues, but they still low level so far. Maybe that's stuff that they can't help or something that happened to them or they got raped, you understand me? That's not their fault, but it is their condition, so that still would put them below, say, a widow, you know what I mean? But those, if they do the work and stuff, they still got issues is what I'm saying, but that ain't their fault. But then you got the rest of your feminists, which are whores. That's your majority of your women. So that's it. And they the lowest level, bro. You got virgins, which is highest level. Widows who, hey, your husband died. You was married, you was a virgin, your husband died, okay. Hey, but you got kids. So that make you lower level, you understand me, than a virgin who ain't been touched. And then you got, women who have been abused, so that'd be like level 3 down. That's a whole lot of, head cases and stuff. But, that, again, this, things happen. And that's very horrible for those chicks. And then you got level 4, which is hoes, which is like 90% of the bitches in America. So you got hoes out here. They the lowest level value of females, bro. But they the majority of females in America. You ain't like, you a hoe, bro. Dudes done pumped you and dumped you. You done got ran through. A nigga let you smoke some weed and all 4 of his homies ran in you. Or hit some liquor and you allow all 4 of these dudes to run in you the same damn night. And now you got standards. I got standards now. Bitch, you didn't have standards before when you was younger, fresher, and tighter, and before you got them ass crack tattoos and tongue ring, and now you got standards and man can't tell you what to do. Like this fat bitch over here, chunky bitch, she's still curvy black bitch with a kid. Now she got, no, he gotta be 6'5", he gotta have this and that. But again, this woman done gave her body up for a nigga just cause he could sing. She gave her most valuable prized possession, her chastity. Remember, her chastity and her good looks and her youth. That's what men primarily have always wanted. A young chick that's a virgin, everybody ain't fucked. So now you got women out here that everybody done fucked. You understand me? Demanding high prices and a virgin dowry and shit. And demanding, dude, if ain't no, you gave that body up for free, other niggas in here for free, that's the price I want. You understand me? 0. And because if she like you, you getting it for 0. If she get the tingles over you, you get it for 0. This is what I'm talking about, man. It don't make no reason, it's not no good reason to even pursue women because they already know if they like you or not. They be peeping you out from the scene. These bitches' eyes always moving and wandering and looking at the new dude. Who's going, they out of pocket. They be reckless eyeballing and wandering eye syndrome. They always looking. So if you come into the room and they see you and they ain't checking you out and they ain't liking you, there's no reason to approach this bitch. Oh, online or in regular life. Here comes some creepy white dude floating out of nowhere. See, I be seeing him, man. Like, where this dude? He ain't doing no trail walk. There's some creepy dude walking by the playground smoking a cigarette. How this nigga don't come over here and try to engage me, man? I'm doing a video, bro. Yeah, you're just menacing, grimy looking dude, man. Here you go, come over this way, bro. Come over here, bro. And here you go looking at me, bro. All right. I had to check this nigga. Keep it pushing, you understand me? I'm looking at it through the reflection. So, nah, bro. Yep. Keep it pushing, bro. I'm not interested in talking. So, that's the thing, man. You gotta hear this nigga. Hold on. Yeah, this nigga is just walking through the park. I'm looking at the nigga. We just, hold on. Just gonna walk through. That's cool, you walk through the park, but these niggas be crashing out, bro. He's moseying along creepishly, you know. People need to start looking at the white man as a scourge of the earth. Because he the one been body bagging everybody and killing everybody and shit. And looking at some black dude. So now he go up to the top of the hill. He looked that way. He looked the other way. Now the nigga come back down. See what I'm saying? This nigga even moving creepy, bro. Yo, this is what I'm saying, bro. You got to be circumspect, man. These spirits out here, man. Look, I mean, this dude, like he hunting or something, bro. Now he going the other way through the trail. They see their kingdom is cooked. You understand me? And they, you got to pay attention, man. This is what I be talking about. So now he walking the other way. We going through the trail. But I seen him and he seen me seeing him. So you understand me? I be paying attention to all that shit. You know, they see their kingdom falling. That's why, man, I don't like, being around them like that. These people are historically degenerate, bro. Not even being racist, bro. But back to this, man. And they don't like just leaving people alone, bro. So now I got to face this way to make sure everything cool. I don't give a damn about it. I'm like, all right, make sure these people be crashing out, man. But, I mean, dude just went over there, then walked the other way, then went zipped back and creeped back into the other way. It's like, bro, and it's by a playground area. So this is what I'm talking about, bro. But, back to these hoes. Yeah, you done gave your body. We got to reevaluate. A virgin is a top, and you ain't no virgin. But look, let's also put this in context. Even if she is a virgin, even if a woman is an 18 fresh virgin, never touched, never messed with, her maximum level is servant, bro. The woman's maximum level is servant. See, in America, she been propped up situationally by the society. Yeah, there that nigga. Now he creeping around, just walking. I don't know, bro. Now you go out to the other side of the parking of the play area. This look like a creepy white dude, bro. I'll be honest. But I'm gonna keep looking at him. But I'm like, why is the dude moseying around this area? But smoking a cigarette around the kids, just creeping along. Yeah, man. But yeah, man. Society, bro. But her maximum level, the maximum that even a untouched, her premium self 18 fresh, she legal now. The maximum level that she can ever achieve is a wife and a servant, which is a servant. She is to be commanded and demand. Her maximum level that she could ever be achieved in life is to bear children and to be helping build a man's legacy. A servant and a helper. That's her main level in life, bro. Once again, bro, the woman's main level in life, her highest level in life that she can ever achieve is being a servant and one who bears children for the man and to help the man's legacy. That's her purpose. She was created for that. Like, how can you go beyond your purpose? It's like a duck trying to hunt fish. You understand me? Like hunt like a, well, that's probably not a good example. Because some ducks he went up to the hill and he just creeped around the doggone play area. So, but a duck, it's like, no, it's better example. It's like a dog trying to climb trees and be like a leopard. You know what I mean? You ain't built to be like that. You ain't built to be like a hunter, like a leopard is. Dogs hunt in different ways, like in groups and packs, and they wear down they prey. But a better example is like a sparrow trying to hunt fish. You understand me? You ain't built for that. And a woman trying to be boss babe and strong, independent. I'm independent, I got my own money. Now here this nigga, what are you doing, bro? You just lingering around, bro. Yeah, son, what is this? But yeah, trying to be strong and independent, boss babe, extra masculine and all that stuff. You out of your line. You out of your realm. Your ultimate and top achievement in life is being a servant and a helper to a man and help him build his legacy and raise his children. That's the maximum. Otherwise, you're gonna be, and it's the white bitch I'm talking about. She ain't got no kids. You 49 years old, you ain't got no kids. And you fat. You drinking pop all the time. Pot belly. Small titties. Cottage cheese thighs. A lot of your teeth gone. Bitch, and you talking about we on the same level? Is you crazy? I got my teeth. I look good. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not leveled up to the position I want, but I'm charismatic. I'm smart, intelligent. I got the will. I got the favor of the Most High on me. Bitch, I even physically in the face look better than this bitch. And you a woman. You ain't even, it ain't even, it's for her to, what I'm saying is for her to issue for, and she a dog lady and a cat lady. Yeah, nigga, come on, bro. She a dog lady and a cat lady. I'm over eating ice cream over this bitch. I'm like, yo, I got allergies starting to go. I'm like, yo, let me eat this ice cream quick, nigga. You know what I mean? But, you know, I'm like, it ain't even. What you mean? We ain't on the same level. You understand me? I'm above you because I'm a man, period. Plus all the other stuff I just listed off, you ain't even in the same stratosphere as me. So now she popping up more. See, when you check these bitches, then you got to put them in a place, then they get right, you know what I mean? Because really, you know, I don't know, I just been kind of like, I don't care about her, but she keep popping up, so I'm like, oh, whatever. You know, but I got tired of just popping up and being in my face. I was like, let me just put this broad on blast and give her honest assessment of herself. I said, don't worry, I'll be back later. You get the opportunity. She's, opportunity. Yeah, bitch, it's an opportunity. Me looking at you, it's hard for me to look at you. That's another thing. A young, fresh, attractive woman, a man can easily get sexually aroused looking at that. But an older bitch, this is why you got what do you call it? ED and Viagra and stuff. Viagra is for dudes that's dealing with ugly bitches, man. Now there's some problems here and there with the blood vessels and arteries and veins, the walls of the veins and stuff might. But you can take, what's that called? It's a natural thing to help your blood when it would be calcified, when your veins and arteries are calcified. What's that called? L-arginine. It's like a natural. They use that for people that will lift weights. I noticed when I was taking it, not when I was lifting weights more. But now I just kind of do push-ups and a lot of cardio, so I don't really need. I'm thinking about getting back in the gym and doing some heavy stuff, but nevertheless, I do push-ups. So, but I don't usually use it for that. I guess it could be good for that too. But it would give you more energy, and it's like you don't get it's tired. You know what I mean? I'm like I did like 60 push-ups in a row. I'm like, oh yeah. You know what I mean? I was like, damn, I feel more energetic, and it does work. But so far as sexual, I never used that for sexual stuff. But you know, that hasn't been my issue. But you know, it's supposed to help your blood arteries and veins and things to move better is what I'm saying. A man would need more, like say, other than a health condition like that, like calcification of arteries and stuff like that. That's an actual condition, and that's actually one of the main killers of humans, I think, in the world, is arterial clogging and stuff like that. But my point is, when it comes to sexuality, you know, if you with a fat bitch, your wife, a girlfriend is fat, and she ain't, you know, she argumentative, how you gonna get a hard on looking at an overweight chick with a cottage cheese booty who's argumentative and masculine. I don't like having sex with men. I want a feminine woman. And even if she don't look that good, but she feminine, hey, you can still kind of maybe sip on a little something and kind of all of a sudden she become cute, you know what I mean? But, whole industries have been created, like the whole ED industry and stuff has been created because men is dealing with unattractive bitches, man. And they unattractive in their personality more than anything. I mean, you can deal with a chick and she feminine, but she ain't necessarily the best looking, and it's your woman for all these years. I mean, you kind of grow, you've kind of grown with her and stuff. But, and it is what it is. She's still sweet and feminine. It is what it is. People get older. But looking at this broad talking about, it's an equal exchange. I'm like, equal exchange? I'm like, yeah, you can believe that if you want. But she, I'm like, yo, you a cat lady and a dog lady. You ain't got teeth like that. You got a pot belly. You chunky. You a strong, if you get teeth, you a strong 3. Cause she ain't super bloated out the frame, but she ain't look good. And, oh man, anyways. So yeah, that just kind of, it struck me. I was like, how does this bitch go sit here and act like me and her on the same level? You understand me? But this is my point. She actually believed this. She actually believed that men are equal to women. And I said, I had another conversation with the bitch. I said, what'd I say? I said, something about we got on conversation, the type of woman I want. I said, yeah, I can get a woman, but she got to be follow instructions. You understand me? Her face lit up with confusion. Huh? Follow instructions? What do you mean follow instructions? And I'm like, damn, the fact that you asking me the question, what I mean by a woman following instructions, and you're a 45-year-old, what's she, 49-year-old cat lady, 47, whatever she is, she an old cat lady. You understand me? This shows me why you're a cat lady. This shows me why you're a dog lady. You don't even comprehend the purpose of a female. You lived your life, living your own life outside of your purpose, and now you are the end result of what happens when bitches follow their own path as opposed to following the path that they was created for. And then, she gonna tell me, you need an older woman because the younger women don't have self-established. What do you mean established? She look good. She feminine. She follow my program. That's established enough. She look good. She ain't got shitloads of bodies. What I'm gonna wait till she get 30 or 40, get ran through cottage cheese thighs and a dog and ran all the. Now she got all this whole list of stuff that she ain't gonna do. When she was young, tender, and good looking, she was like, yeah, sure, okay, yeah, bright, happy. Why would I wait till she get used the fuck up like you? Beat up by life, beat up by 100 or 150, 200 penises, bitter as hell. Now you jaded talking about what you ain't gonna do. Why would I want to do? Like, how does that work? No. So I was like, nah. I said, woman that follow instructions. I said, I told her, I don't deal well with masculine women. I like feminine women that follow instructions. So what? It's like it don't even calculate it. I'm talking to a feminist. Yes, but it's like she the end result of what women become, bro. Cat ladies, bro. Dog ladies. You understand me? I think that she liked the attention that I give her, but only reason I even engage her is because she engaged me in the first place. And she continuously, and I'm like, all right, but then sometimes she be like, oh, why are you talking to me? Bitch, you engaging me. And that's these hoes cook, bro. They engage you in conversation, and then they be like, like you engage them. You know what I mean? They put the bait out there. You be like, hey, how you doing? And then like, come on, you going and you taking your walk, and then poof, they pop up, and then they're like, oh, hi. Bitch, you knew I was already out here. You knew what time it take me, about 30, 35, 40 minutes to take my walk, and I'm going to be back around a certain time. Now your funky ass walking your dog all of a sudden at the same exact time I'm coming back. I even seen a bitch looking out her window and then magically popped up. And they act like I'm the one engaging her. Yeah, I mean, these bitches is fruity loop, man. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, man. They cooked, bro. As opposed to bowing down and saying, hey, let me take you out to dinner. You know, let me instead of her dropping a pride and getting down with the Isaiah 4-1 crowd early and putting her ticket in early, you know what I mean? If you want to play these games, bitch, you too old to play games. I just put her in her place, man. You know, I was like, men in America don't have the mentality of, even if a lot of rich dudes don't have the mentality of being straightforward with bitches and telling her, look, you, my woman, and her, and her, and her. And I mean, even rich dudes be like, oh, how do you get away with that? Like, what do you mean how you get, right now I have that mentality. I ain't rich. I wish I had this mentality earlier, because instead of having a main chick and then sneaking and having other bitches, my main chicks knew about my, my side broads knew about my main chick, but my main chick didn't know about them. And then when she found out about them, then she, bitched and complained and all that and threatened to leave. But the bitch, she ain't leave. Not for that, but, eventually bitches gonna leave. And the reality is that the more women know that you have, other chicks, the more likely is they gonna stay with you anyway. So, bitches they less likely to leave the more bitches you got, you know what I mean? The more she know that you got a dude, the more likely she is that she gonna stay with you. But that's my main thing, man, you know what I'm saying? I wish I had been more open and just been like, yeah, I got other women, I like you. Yeah, I mean, cause I think if by doing this straightforward like that, I wouldn't have hurt as many feelings and all that. But I didn't have the understanding and the discipline in the game like I got now. Now I'm like, man, I'm the dude. And that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of American men fear losing bitches. They fear losing them. Well, I can understand that because, a lot of women ain't gonna be with the polygyny thing. You know what I mean? And then, because then that would give the man the overt, straightforward leverage. Like, dang. But some women will be with it, but a lot of women ain't gonna be with it. But if you come straight forward with it, you probably gonna get less bitches. And so, a lot of men gonna be like, well, nah, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna, have other women, and she'll find out about it, she'll cry about it, but she ain't gonna leave anyway. But it would be better if more men were just straightforward with it, you know what I mean? And that's how I am now, you know what I mean? But I wasn't like that always, though, because I don't know, maybe I feared that in the past too. But now I look at women more so for who they is. Like, you pretty worthless. Like a woman who had 100 bodies, how much value is that? Now, again, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So, and the market is the market. So if you in a situation where you got desperate dudes who worship bitches and who hold whores and single mothers up on a high esteem, like you have here in America, you got a bunch of desperate ass dudes who cool with bitches that's fat, and the men here in America got really, really, really low ass self-esteem. So in this market, women are higher value than what they supposed to be, because the men are highly desperate and they put up with a lot of stuff they ought not to put up with. Like the dude, a white dude putting up with this woman, disrespecting him and shit. And he don't even work. He lost his job or whatever. It's like, damn, it's an old dude and it's your husband, and we bringing the furniture in. And they're like, we ain't even there about 10 minutes. And you already dogging your husband out. Damn. I think she was trying to choose up on the other dude that was with me, man. It's some 60-year-old bitch dogging her and just following us out to the truck. But that's the white man, what he allowed for his bitch to be out of pocket, bro. But you want to have 4 or 5 women that's in pocket and restricted and told what they can and can't do. Oh, you a misogynist or you hate women. No, if this woman gonna be a part of your life, she need to be following instructions, because her whole duty is to improve your life. Her whole duty is to help your life. Therefore, she'll be helped because she'll be in her purpose. A woman that's 24 years old but got 2 kids and got a husband is happier than a bitch, and she making, I don't know, let's say, working at McDonald's or something. I don't know. But she got 2 kids that she love. Yeah, she might do her struggles and all that. Average looking chick, 24. But let's flip the numbers around. 42 versus a 42-year-old woman who got $100,000 a year, no kids, you understand me, and just basically ran through pussy. You understand me? But she got all the monetaries. She got the different trinkets, big screen TV. You understand me? She got a dog. You understand me? She got a Lexus or a Nissan. But, she got a nice car, nice crib, nice condo, and all this money, but then she ain't got no man. And then so now she want to get married at 40 or 30. Well, bitch, you used up and you gave your best years away. You understand me? So she can try to flip the thing at like 30, but it's like, that is the danger zone, man, because, that's why it say 7 women gonna take care, a hold of 1 man. They gonna be like, yo, we already got our money, we did our feminism, but we need a man. That's what these bitches gonna be saying. You see, the value of women is gonna get exposed to what it really is, bro. You just, at your maximum level, 18-year-old, fresh, in shape, cute virgin, you are maxed out as servant. You are maxed out as wife. You are maxed out as helper. The woman was created to be a servant and helper, and she been artificially leveled up by the society, this feminist, woman worshiping, man hating society. And she been artificially, kind of like the dollar, man, been artificially propped up. It's crazy how many similarities there is to America itself and the woman. Hers, there's a lot of similarities. The whore of Babylon, how America is propped up by fake money, just like the woman is propped up by this fake system that empowers these bitches to be leveled up. So, but again, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So, if all the men that's beholding her is some desperate simps, and they in a desperate ass society, she gonna be leveled up artificially, and that's where she sit as a queen, as a god, just like Babylon. She sit as a queen. You understand me? Never known loss, and that's your American woman, but it's also America. America sit as a queen. America sit as a queen, bro. Never been really attacked by nobody. You know what I'm saying? Always been a big ass bully. The American woman is like, she be bullying men. She be bullying black men. She never been since like after feminism got in pocket in the welfare state, she been living large with the white system, bro. So she don't really know. A lot of these women don't even know male authority. But the collapse is gonna put these bitches right back in pocket. But it's really gonna flip the men is gonna be valued to their proper levels. Even the average regular dude, these hoes gonna be wanting a man, bro. But a woman's value, ain't nobody, dude. When you talking about a purge situation, you talking about civil war, you talking about troops on the streets, you talking about all this stuff going on, man. Yeah, I mean, imagine the purge movies happening. Ain't nobody giving a damn about none of these used up hoes. Who gonna care about her Instagram? Look at that big booty, cuz. Niggas gonna be coming to visit that big booty. The things that matter now ain't gonna matter like that. They only matter now because it's an artificial system that's propped up. Just like I said with the dollar, it's artificially propped up, bro, by printing more money and attaching it to oil, and thirdly by military force. You buy using the oil, you buy stuff using a dollar, or we gonna whoop your ass. That's what America is, bruh. A bully. You gonna use dollars or else, nigga. Notice this year, dude, gold has went up like 42%, 45%, or something like that since the beginning of this year, bro. Gold. That means a dollar has lost 42% of its value, bro, since the beginning of this year. Something like that. Look that up, bro. Year to date. I mean, 2025, year to date. Not in the last 12 months, but in the last, year to date. January 1st, 2025. So what I'm saying, bro, is that just as the dollar has lost its value and gold has increased its value, you can parallel this. The man is going to increase his value just like gold. And women who are like the dollar are decreasing in value. As the red pill moves forward and dudes start understanding and valuing themselves, they become more, and the parallels are like evident, bro. They become more like gold. See, when economies crash and this fake paper money stuff or over leveraged paper money becomes becomes less important than real gold and real money. That's why gold is going up in value. Really, it's just, you wonder how many dollars is gold actually really valued at? Like, I don't know how they suppress the value of gold or whatever. I don't know how they do all those numbers and all that kind of stuff, but they make they do whatever they do, lower the interest rate. They do print more money or whatever they do to fudge the numbers. Woo-hoo! It's fire. So the numbers have been fudged on these bitches. The value has been fudged on these females to level them up, bro. So now they living off of, like, it's like you keep printing more fake money and you just over leverage. And these women are over leveraged so far as they value. You overvalue. So the true value is eventually gonna show forth itself and the market go crash. Like in parallel, the woman, her importance level gonna crash. Think about a lot of dudes, they going overseas, bro. Or a lot of dudes is being celibate. Some of them chronically masturbate, which is bad, But a lot of men ain't trying to deal with the whole feminism thing no more. And then a lot of women, because you got a matriarchal system, they choosing the only certain amount of dudes, certain top, what they view externally as like top dude. So, it is what it is. I don't like, and this is another thing, I don't like these married bitches getting at me, man. That stuff is irritating. I be hating that. Just married chick all up on my face, continuing this other Hispanic chick. So how are you doing? Man, bitch, I'm doing good. But you married, A lot of times I be figuring that married bras be more social than your grill, man. I be hating that, man. You wish that the regular chicks who ain't got no man be more approachable and stuff. They be paranoid because so many dudes is trying to get at them and stuff. But anyway, the market for these females, just as the dollar's crashing, women's value gonna crash because it's over leveraged, over financed, and is not representative of their true value. Just like the dollar is not representative of its true value. It's overvalued. It's just been held up and propped up. Yes, Sammy, artificially. Yes, Sammy. So when the dollar crash, it's kind of, I believe that when the dollar crash, then the female's leverage gonna crash. It's like all linked in parallel. It's all together, you know what I mean? So this is something I was thinking about, man. We need to reevaluate these bitches. And the primary thing that's going to reevaluate them is when these females revalue these chicks. The thing that's going to primarily do that is when the system collapses that's been propping them up. So yeah, I think I covered everything, man. That kind of struck me, man. And today, that old white broad disrespecting her husband Hey, the white man might crash out, man. Hey, man, hey, bro. It's crash out season. You see what happened in the last video I did with that church that got blistered, man? That was like some GTA, Grand Theft Autoism right there. And it's like a movie. You understand me? These white dudes be out here. They be body bagging. The military dude body bagging. Random people, man. They set the damn place ablaze, nigga. That's a movie right there. Like these people are degenerate, bro. But we blame it on the black man. We ain't had nothing to do with this, bro. You ain't had nothing to do with this. Blame yourself. But anyways, something I was thinking about, man, as I sit and watch the collapse of Babylon, and you can see, man, I just look at like, oh shoot, that smells good. Picked up this herb or something. This that smells like pine and like some kind of refreshing stuff. But anyways, bro, I think I covered everything, man. But that's the problem, man. And so a lot of men don't even got women, man. Or if they got a woman, they feel they got to cleave onto her for dear life, or else they ain't gonna be able to get no other woman. And that's why even when a dude that have access to bras, he might even lie to the bitch, say, nah, you the only one for me. Because he like, you don't want to lose them chicks. He like, hey, man, because it ain't like you in the Philippines or Thailand or where a chick or Europe, where like a chick actually intrigued by you or actually, don't get hit on like that. You got real good looking chicks in all these countries I mentioned that don't even get approached like that. And so, here in America, men approach ugly fat broads, man, with cottage cheese bodies literally. I seen, oh God, this is crazy. Two of my neighbors, one white chick and the other one, not the one I was talking about, but another younger white chick. She just fat. And then another biracial black, mainly black and Asian, Blasian, whatever. But basically a black chick. Both of them fat, and she with a skinny, tall dude. But the other white one, I don't know who she with. But they both got cottage cheese booties, man. Fat bodies. They literally look up an apple fritter donut. Apple fritter donut, bro. And you can't tell me that you ain't seen American women built like that, man. Bodies all built like cottage cheese and apple fritters. You understand me? But this is somebody will kill for this, bro. This is somebody's like goal in life is to be with this. And then the dude that she with, the black chick, it's like the dude skinny and regular looking and tall. I'm like, damn, bro, you could do better, bro. Well, maybe you can't do better. I'm like, dang. But she be, I don't know, man. The police was over there and all that, bro. And then she be kind of, again, the chick with a dude. She be at me, but on a slide tip. How you doing? Bitch, get out of my face and go lose some weight. She about 200 pounds. I don't know how this bitch weight. How much? It's like this. Just kind of, and then she be wearing some like them yoga bras and yoga shorts and shit. Like you got cottage cheese body and a pot belly. Like, man, this is crazy. Your dude's skinnier than you, and you don't even respect that he can go have another chick. Maybe he don't believe he can. I just thought about it. I don't think that she got a single mother too. She's a single mother. I don't think that kid's his though, because it was another dude that was there before. So I don't even know if that's his child. I don't know. Because I don't know if that is even his kid. So if that's the case, if he's simping on somebody, a woman with kids, dang, bro. So no wonder she ain't got no respect for this dude. Even if he's 6'3" or whatever. I think about 6'3", whatever. Seemed like a cool dude, but I don't know, man. Simps, man. You gotta be. It's like, man, you gotta understand. Like, dude, you 6 foot tall, bro. Like, you shouldn't be putting up with a woman. You shouldn't be having police at your crib, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, maybe he on the hard times and he can't, pivot like he want. You know how it be. Dude be living with his chick for a minute and, you got to, you don't got the maneuverability like you want to have to maneuver, you know what I mean? But, I don't know, whatever, man. But these broads, man, they not really that important like that. I think that men is just sex deprived in America. We don't really see feminine women hardly ever. All we see is these fat, masculine bitches who think that they better than men and all this stuff. And even if they ugly as hell, you still think that you on the same level as bruh. In a way, I'm salivating to see the collapse of this place, bro. So you can see these proud people broke down, bro. These proud ass hoes, and you starting to see. It's just like, when will the stuff start hitting the fan? That's how I'm kind of feeling like. All right, enough of this like lingering and foreplay. Like when do you when the stuff go hit the fan, man? It's like, enough of these appetizers, man. You see what I mean? Like, all right, I had the soup and crackers. You know what I mean? It's an appetizer. You wet the appetite a little bit. You know what I mean? When these people gonna start getting that vengeance of the Most High, bro? That's what I mean. I don't even want to be here, but since I'm here, I still don't want to be here. I don't know. I don't know. They just had a big meeting. The what do you call it? The big wigs, the big generals and stuff. Hundreds of the big generals of America's army and stuff, military, just had a big meeting, and the peace president said to the peace press, it's called a meeting, and this meeting was basically a war rally. He's a hypocrite, man. He's a warmonger, bro. So I don't know, man. I'm not really and they got another dude, pot belly chick. Man, this is stupid. I'm not really really invested in this place, bro. You understand me? I'm really invested in my own purposes and really getting the hell away from this place. Yeah. But until then, I'm gonna spit this fire to the Most High, wage fire on this place. But anyways, brothers, like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to support the channel, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and do it in the Cash App in the description. And if you appreciate the channel, if you feel to give support the channel, that'd be cool using the Cash App. But yeah, man, peace.